Thank you. Okay. Go ahead, open court.
36th District Court, State of Michigan is now in session. The Honorable Judge Marlena Taylor is now presiding. At this time, there will be no eating, no sleeping, no talking, no gum chewing, no drinking, no driving or riding in a vehicle, no laying down or lounging. Please keep your devices on mute until you are addressed by one of the courthouse staff. Also, keep your devices on a level surface so that you may be seen on screen. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning and Happy New Year to you all. I'm going to call the formal hearing for today first. So Attorney Davis, are you able to come off of mute?
Yes, I am. Good morning.
Good morning. Are you able to activate your camera or no?
Yes, I am. One second.
Thank you so much. All right. This is a matter of the people versus Tony Wade. This is ticket number X3953849. One count of failed to yield right of way. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, then with the officer, please.
And Maurice Davis, P76203, appearing on behalf of Tony Wade. Would ask the court to waive my client's appearance for the hearing.
Trooper Andrew.
Yes, Judge. If the court is willing, I'd ask.
Officer, I don't think I caught your name. I'm sorry.
It's Trooper Andrew Anschutz.
All right. This is the date and time set for a formal hearing. I will waive your client's presence at this particular time. How are we proceeding in this matter?
Judge, I was just trying to work something out. I wanted to, I don't know if there's a prosecutor available. I want to see if we can work out like an impeding.
Okay.
Your Honor,
speak with the trooper. I was about to say, usually we just allow you to speak with the trooper, Mr. Davis. So in the future, when you come in and you want to talk about the place and try and work it out, ask if you can speak with the trooper, and you can go into a breakout room with him, and you two can come to a conclusion. So I'll stop this hearing, and then we'll put you both into a breakout room together to come to some type of resolution.
Your Honor, that's fine. I'm fine with that. If we want it, we can speed up the process. It's impeding traffic. It's fine.
Talk about a resolution. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll put them in breakout room number 1.
Oh, we don't need a breakout room if we work
yes,
it out.
You know, we're on YouTube Live, sir. You're not gonna take up my time. Go ahead to the breakout room, Attorney Davis.
Breakout room number 1.
Thank you.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Won't be 1. Just
Yes.
no.
She called for a song. That's the case number. Yes.
I'm gonna go in breakout room number 9, officer.
Okay.
She didn't leave me her number, so she's probably calling back today as well.
Okay.
Your hair is cute, Judge.
Oh, thank you.
That is beautiful. You had that for your trip?
I did. It's a lot.
Morning, Judge. I apologize. I was on the record on a different matter. I'm here for PCC.
Did y'all have a chance to speak?
Yes, you did, Judge.
Okay. Did y'all come to
Yes,
a resolution?
Yes.
Oh, great. You ready, Miss Sandy?
She said yes.
Recalling the matter of the people versus Tony Wade. This is ticket number X39533849. One count failed to yield right of way. Has there been a resolution met?
Yes, and
Your Honor.
Maurice Davis, appearing on behalf of Tony Wade. Yes, Judge. I'm
Judge,
prepared to.
I'm sorry. I just noticed that my battery is getting ready to, I can have 1 second to plug it in.
Yes.
Okay, I apologize.
Jacob Bloomers on behalf of the people. 2-4 appearing on behalf. Branham was out of custody. Rusty.
Okay, all set.
All right. Continue, Mr. Davis, your name again for the record?
And Maurice Davis, appearing on behalf of Tony Wade. We have reached the
Officer,
Sorry, my name, Your Honor, is Trooper Andrew Anschutz.
Go ahead, Attorney Davis.
We reached a resolution where I'm prepared to enter a plea of responsible to the amended charge of impeding traffic on my client's behalf.
Okay. And you asked if you could waive the appearance of your client earlier. The court is going to grant that. And at this time, the court's going to read from the ticket that on September the 3rd, 2021, in the area of East I-94 and I-75 in the city of Detroit, Mr. Tony Wade was driving a 2020 Chevy vehicle in that area and did impede traffic. Satisfied, attorney?
Satisfied.
And the court is satisfied as well and will accept the plea to the amended charge of impeding traffic. I'm going to assess the fine of $175. That's due no later than January the 18th, 2022, sir. In accordance with the statute in this particular matter, will your client be able to pay it by that time, Mr. Davis, Attorney Davis?
Yes.
All
Yes,
right.
you will.
All right. If there's nothing further, that does conclude this hearing. Thank you, everybody, and Happy New Year. Stay safe.
Happy New Year.
All right. Thank you. Happy New Year.
Thank you. You too. Mrs. Zaranick, Attorney Zaranick, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Judge. How are you?
I'm great. How about yourself?
Good, thanks. Good, thanks. You have a
Did you
good,
have a time? Huh?
you have a good couple days off?
I had a wonderful couple of days off.
Any day's better than being back at work.
It is. Have you spoken with a lot of folks this morning already?
I think every offer I have, I spoke with them.
Okay,
So I think we're ready.
all right. I know there's one that has an interpreter. I'm gonna try and do them first.
Oh, yeah, that's Mr. Zaneth.
Yep. All right. We can bring them in.
We're just gonna set that for a bench trial, Judge. Or there's one other alternative. I think he told me when he was in court last time, since he's from out of the country and he's leaving in a few days, that if he brought the license in for his son and his son had a valid license, that it might be dismissed.
Okay.
So
We can do
the
that,
son,
yes.
son did show me the license.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
What was the son's name? Do you remember?
I didn't ask him, Judge, and I didn't
Okay.
look close.
I'll
I
just
didn't
have
look
him-
at.
Okay, we can bring them in.
He's with them though.
Okay, cool. Let me do this. So we'll never file. Slides all the way over to the right. Okay. Sandy, can you make Mary co-host, please?
Yes. Did it take?
I believe so.
Okay.
Okay.
I won't be able to resolve that until they. Yes, sir. mandatorily dismiss it. Oh, yeah. Sure.
Mr. Zenith? Mufar Zenith?
Yes.
Okay, can you activate your camera for me, please? An interpreter, you're interpreting, is it Bengali?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna swear you in as soon as I call the case, okay?
Okay.
All right. Everybody ready? This is the matter of the People versus Mufar Zani. This is ticket number P1208231. One count allowing unlicensed driver to drive. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Bob Zaranick for Mr. Zanath, Your Honor.
Mr. Zenith, please state your name.
My name is Maruf Zanat.
Okay, and I have an interpreter. Can you please state your name for the record?
Yeah, my name is Sanjeev Banerjee.
Okay. Can you,
Yes.
please, do you swear or affirm to translate the English language to Bengali and Bengali to English language to the best of your ability, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. You can put your hand down, sir.
আপনার হাত
Now,
নিচে করুন।
everyone be mindful, we have an interpreter.
আচ্ছা, আপনি জানেন তো আমি আছি আপনার ইন্টারপ্রেট করার জন্য।
জি।
Yes.
Okay. How are we moving forward, Attorney Zaranick?
Judge,
অনেকে জিজ্ঞাসা করছে আমরা কেমন করে আগে বাড়বো।
Mr. Zanath informed me that at his last court date,
তো ওই উকিল বলল কি ওনাকে আপনি বলেছেন আপনার লাস্ট কোর্ট ডেট যা ছিল সেটা বিষয়।
he was told that if he brought his son's driver's license,
তো বলছে কি লাস্ট কোর্ট এতে বলে ওকে আপনাকে বলা হয়েছিল কি আপনার ছেলের ওই লাইসেন্সটা দেখাতে আনতে।
his son is the one that used the vehicle,
আর আপনার ছেলে যেটা গাড়ি যে চালিয়েছিল।
that this matter may be dismissed.
তো বলছে কি উনি অনুরোধ করছে এটাকে নাকচ করে দেওয়ার জন্য, ডিসমিস করে দেওয়ার জন্য।
So his son did go out and get transfer his temporary license is now a permanent license.
বললো আপনার ছেলে গিয়ে আগে যে ওইটা টেম্পোরারি লাইসেন্স ছিল ওইটা গিয়ে এখন তার কাছে পার্মানেন্ট লাইসেন্স সে পেয়ে গেছে।
And so he did show me that valid license that he has now, Judge.
তো জাজকে অনুরোধ করলো কি ওনাকে দেখানো হয়েছে ওই যে লাইসেন্স যেটা পেয়েছে পার্মানেন্ট লাইসেন্স এটা উনি দেখেছে।
Okay, Attorney Zaranick, Mr. Zarnack.
তো জনেদ ভাই আপনাকে বলছে হ্যাঁ দেখি কি বল। Yes, Your Honor.
Your son showed the license. What is his name?
তো জিজ্ঞাসা করছে কি আপনার ছেলে লাইসেন্স দেখিয়েছিল?
জি।
ইয়েস, আর ওনার নাম কি হচ্ছে আপনার ছেলের নাম?
মামনুন জান্নাত।
মানমুল জামাত।
No, মামনুন, MAMNOON।
আচ্ছা, মানমুল জানাত।
মামনুন
মামনুল জানাত।
জান্নাত, JANNAT।
ইয়া, মানমুল জানাত।
Thank you so much. I just wanted to make sure it matched the ticket.
বলছে কি আপনাকে ধন্যবাদ জানাচ্ছে, বলছে আমি জাস্ট এটা ওই করতে চাই কি ওইটা যে টিকিট যেটা ওইটার থেকে ম্যাচ করছে সেটা আমি দেখি।
ঠিক আছে।
Okay.
As an officer of the court, Attorney Zaranick, and you're saying that you saw the license.
Yes, Your
বলছে
Honor.
বলছে ওই এই যে উকিল যে ছিল সে ওইটা দেখেছে, আপনার ছেলে দেখালো না সেটা।
জি জি।
The court is going to dismiss this matter.
তো কোর্ট এইটাকে ওই করে দিল, ডিসমিস করে দিল, নাকচ করে দিল।
আচ্ছা।
You're welcome. That
Thank you.
concludes this hearing.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
So I can
State
leave
your
now?
name for the record, please.
My name is Mamnoon Jana. I am the person that was driving my father's vehicle.
Okay.
And I just have a question furthermore. Due to the fact that the officer gave me a ticket because he said I didn't have my license, towards that he towed away the car and I had to pay out of my own pocket to get the car out. Would there be any way the court can reimburse me of those fees?
So no, it sounds like you did not have it. You had a temporary license at the time. I don't know
Yeah.
what type of license you had. So that's not something.
Yes,
the court can
yes,
reimburse.
I had my temporary license, Your Honor, which I showed the officer, but he said that is not valid. Which by the Secretary of State, which I was told, which was valid. And due to that reason, he towed away the car. So I was just wondering, is there any way? There's no way.
No, I don't know of a way to be able to reimburse you for the tow, and I'm sorry that took place, but I don't have a way to reimburse you. That's a city issue. And I don't. Sorry.
All right, ma'am. Appreciate it.
Okay. No problem.
Thank you, Your Honor. So I can leave now?
You can
Your
leave
Honor.
now. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you. And you have a blessed day.
You too. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Mr. Weathersby, did you speak with the attorney?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
Okay, we're gonna do your matter next, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. These are the matters of the people versus Tyrone Weathersby. This is ticket number P 11477713. Count 2, disregard signal red or amber. Count 3, violation of basic speed law and or drove in an unsafe manner. Also calling ticket number P 11461140. 1 count drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. 1 count improper plates. Also calling case number SP 11735951. 1 count speeding 16 to 20 miles over the posted speed limit. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Bob Zaranick for Mr. Weathersby, Your Honor.
Mr. Weathersby, can you state your name for the record, please?
Tyrone Weathersby.
This is
Judge,
the
there was
date and
an-
time. Oh, go
I'm
ahead.
sorry, Judge.
No,
He's
no,
here
go
today.
ahead. I'm sorry, Attorney Zaranick.
He's here today for arraignment, Judge, so we'd waive the formal reading, stand mute.
At this time, the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf and remove any bench warrants that may be out there at this time.
Thank you, Your Honor. There is an offer for Mr. Weathersby to plead to the 140 ticket, the first count, and also the 7713 second ticket would be reduced to a limited access speeding ticket, and everything else would be dismissed. He'd like to avail himself of that offer.
Is that right, Mr. Weathersby?
Correct. Yes, Your Honor.
If so, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. Mr. Weathersby, did you have an opportunity to speak with an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up the right you would have had to have a trial in the future? Do you understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today, sir?
Yes.
All right. Taking your attention back to the date of January. Yes. Reading from the ticket, January the 5th of 2021, that Mr. Weathersby was in the area of Van Dyke and Forest Line Streets in the city of Detroit, driving a 2006 Cadillac, and did speed above the speed limit, going 60 in a 55-mile-per-hour zone.
Yes.
Then on the day of that same date, time, and location, Mr. Weathersby, were you indeed driving the vehicle that day?
Yes.
A 2006 Cadillac
Yes.
in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And was your license or was your vehicle unregistered at the time or untitled at the time?
Yes.
Satisfied, Attorney Zaranick?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
And the court is satisfied as well and will accept the plea to drive unregistered or untitled vehicle, as well as the amended charge of limited access 60 in a 55-mile-per-hour zone. The remaining count on ticket ending in 140, improper plates, will be dismissed, as well as the remaining count on ticket ending in 713, count 3 will be dismissed, and ticket number SP 11735951 will be dismissed as well. Mr. Weathersby, as a part of the limited access, there is a fine that you have to pay. It is $125. Will you be able to pay that in 2 weeks, or do you need additional time?
Could I have,
I think at least on one ticket, he did post a bond from what he tells me. It might have been that one.
How much of a bond did you post? Do you remember?
it was $100, Your Honor.
So you're gonna have to come up with $25 more by January 18th of 2022.
Yes, Your
Okay,
Honor.
that's 2 weeks. I'm gonna have the bond applied And the remaining ticket, I'm gonna waive the cost of fines on it, okay?
Thank you, Your
already
Honor.
paid on one of the tickets, you paid the no proof of insurance ticket on
Yes,
one
Your
of
Honor.
them. And so I'm
Yeah.
gonna waive the cost and fines on that other ticket, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, you're welcome. If there's nothing further, that does conclude this hearing, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
Too.
All right, thank you. Dejanique Wright? Dejanique Wright?
Ms. Wright, can you hear?
Me okay?
Can't hear.
Hello?
Yeah, I can't.
Okay. You try turning
One
on your
second.
phone? Is your phone up all the way?
Yeah, slightly. 1 second. I can hear you. Oh my God.
All right. You ready?
Yes.
This is the matter of the people versus Dejanique Wright. This is case number 163011072. One count no insurance misdemeanor. Also calling case number 163011071. One count drove while license not valid or improper. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Bob Zaranick for Ms. Wright. Please state your name, ma'am.
Dashanique Wright.
Judge, she's here today on a pretrial. There was an offer in her matter to dismiss the improper license ticket and to reduce the no insurance down to improper plate. She'd like to avail herself of that offer.
Is that right, Ms. Wright?
Yes.
Okay. If so, please raise your right hand for me.
Okay.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay, put your hand down, ma'am. Did you have an opportunity to speak with an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward with this plea today?
Yes.
All right. I want to take your attention back to the date of July the 5th of 2016. Were you in the area of Van Dyke and Lambert Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And were you driving a Chevy vehicle at that time? Do you remember?
You said a Chevy?
Yes. Chevrolet?
Yes. 2002 Chevy Cavalier.
Yes, that's correct. And at that time, did you not have any insurance on your vehicle?
Can you repeat that, please?
I said, at that time, did you not have any car insurance on your vehicle?
Yes.
Yes, you did, or yes, you didn't?
I did.
She had insurance, Mr. Zoranic. I don't know what to do.
You very faint. My phone is already up, but I can hear you. You asked, did I have any insurance?
Yes. Did you have car insurance on your vehicle?
No.
Okay. All right. Satisfied, Attorney Zoranic?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
And the court is satisfied as well, and will accept the plea to the amended charge of improper plates in this particular matter. Ms. Wright, are you currently employed?
Yes.
Okay, you have some other tickets that you owe that you know are in default right now. Are you aware of that?
Yeah, I called multiple times to pay because I tried to pay online due to the last court date that I had with you, and then you gave me this court date, and they kept telling me that I couldn't pay my ticket until I went before a judge. It's like every time I come to pay down there in person or over the or online, I'm getting a lot of discrepancies on paying. I just had an issue the last time I came to pay.
Okay. But just saying that you owe for some other tickets, I think this takes care of all of them. These are her other tickets. Yeah. Okay. What do you should have paid those. So when she talked about oh. Did you try? You couldn't pay any of them?
I came down there and I paid money to get my my warrant lifted. And then that money I paid, I believe it was $750. That went towards tickets for my first court date, because I've been going to court since June of last year. And I've been paying and paying and paying. And then this time you told me to pay, the last time you told me to pay the money, and I had until today, court date, to get everything situated. And I tried to pay it, and they were telling me that I could not pay it until I came before court with you again.
To handle these last two matters, she has. Okay, all right. Okay, thank you for making those payments. I'm gonna waive the costs and fines on these last two tickets. Okay?
Thank you.
Whatever you have outstanding is how much you owe right now. Make sure you pay it off so you can get your license back, okay?
Okay, can you repeat the price again for me?
Whatever your balance is. So do you,
okay,
whatever you haven't paid, I'm gonna waive the costs and fines on these last couple of tickets because it seems like you've been making payments. And so just pay off the rest of these tickets and make sure that you don't owe anything else. And as long as you paid all those, you'll be good. You may have some reinstatement fees. I can't waive those. Find out how much they are when you call the court, and you'll be able to take care of that. But I won't add any more money to you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, that concludes this hearing. Thank you.
You too.
Eric Walton.
Yes, Your Honor.
Calling case number P113271, the People versus Eric Walton. This is a case here for a review today. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Bob Zaranick for Mr. Walton. Please state your name, sir.
My name is Eric Jerome Walton.
Judge, Mr. Walton was due to come back today and have $100 paid to finish off his matter. He hasn't been able to get down to court, or he didn't have the $100, I should say, but he did show me a $100 bill today. He's going to get down to court today, take the bus down here and pay it.
How long do you need, Mr. Walton? If I give you a couple of weeks, would that be enough time for you to pay this $100?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm going to give you until July 18th, okay? Pay that $100 so I can close this matter out, please.
Oh, look, Your Honor, you gave me that. I'm getting down there today.
Okay, put your money down.
And look,
okay,
I got my license.
You got your license? God
yes.
bless. Okay, we just need our money before I can close out this case, okay?
Okay, here it goes. It should be to you by the day of tomorrow.
Mr. Walton, put your money down, okay? I know that you are excited and that you want to show that you are, but you know what's going to really make me believe all of this? When you come
when
down
you pay, when I pay
with the money. So it's good if you have it. It's going to be even better when you come down here and pay it. I'm going to give you until January 18th. That's 2 whole weeks, but you need to come down and pay it this week. When do you need to pay it? 2 days
after my birthday.
Okay, come pay it this week so I can close you out on the 18th, okay?
So if I pay it, I don't have to come up, I don't have to do no court or nothing.
If you pay it and it's in the system, you don't have to come in. We'll just close it out, okay?
Okay.
If you didn't pay it, show up or else there'll be a warrant out for you.
It's gonna be paid.
Okay. Okay, and my clerk is telling me that if you call the courtroom after you pay it, we'll close it out. So the sooner you pay it, the sooner I'll close it out.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Deal?
Happy New Year's to you.
Happy New Year. All right, there's nothing further that concludes this hearing.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Courtney Wingler.
Here,
Okay, how do you pronounce your last name, ma'am?
Whirlinger.
I messed that up.
That's okay.
All right. This is the matter of the people versus Courtney Winglinger.
Whirlinger. Whirlinger.
Whirlinger. Thank you.
There you
This
go.
is ticket number P 1177223. One count of allowing unlicensed driver to drive. One count drive unregistered or untitled motor vehicle. One count no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Bob Zaranick for Ms. Whirlinger. State your name, ma'am.
Courtney Whirlinger.
Judge, we'd like to schedule this matter for a bench trial.
Ms. Whirlinger, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
You can put your hand down. Did you have an opportunity to speak with an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, I did.
And he's informing me that you want to have a bench trial in this matter. That's a trial before myself as the trier and finder of the fact. Is that how you want to proceed?
Yes, please.
All right. Because of that, I'm going to set this matter for a bench trial via Zoom. So the same way you zoomed in today, on April the 20th. Ready? April 20th, 2022. It's going to be at 9 a.m. I'm going to set your bond at $0 personal. Okay? It's okay. I know you got to go.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. Just log back in that day, 9 a.m., same Zoom number, and we'll handle that matter that day. It's okay. Don't keep looking down. I understand.
Okay.
Okay. You got any questions?
No.
All
Make
right.
sure you bring that paperwork with you.
I will.
There's nothing further. That concludes this hearing. Thank you and Happy New
Thank
Year.
you. Happy New
You're
Year.
welcome. Mr. Robert White, you can unmute yourself. Press *6 on your phone. *6.
Hello?
Hello. All right.
Yes.
This is the matter of the people versus Robert White. This is ticket number P1082100. One count drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. One count no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Bob Zaranick for Mr. White. Please state your name, sir.
Robert Lee White.
Judge, as to one of his matters, he's here for arraignment, so we'd waive the formal reading, stay on mute.
At this time, the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. How are we proceeding?
Judge, there is an offer to reduce the no insurance ticket to improper plate, dismiss the no registration ticket. He'd like to avail himself of that offer.
Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Yeah.
So can you please raise your right hand? It's okay. Can you please raise your right hand for me, sir?
Yes.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down, sir. Mr. White,
Thank
did you
you.
have an opportunity to speak with an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, I did.
Did anyone threaten, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking a guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Would you say that again?
Yes, I can. I said by taking this plea today and saying that you're guilty, you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of this, did you want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right. I want to take your attention back to the day of May the 8th of 2020. Were you driving a 2007 Ford vehicle in the area of West Euclid and Second Avenue in the city of Detroit?
Yes, I was.
And while you were driving that vehicle, did you not have any car insurance?
No, ma'am. I had just got the vehicle out.
That's okay.
I'm sorry.
Satisfied, Attorney Zaranick?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
And the court is satisfied as well and will accept the plea to the amended charge of improper plates. Now, you were telling me that you had just got the car, sir?
I had just got it out of the shop. It had been in the shop for a long time.
Okay. Did you put car insurance on it?
No, ma'am. I didn't have the chance to at the time.
Okay. All right. Are you currently employed, Mr. White?
No, ma'am.
How do you get income?
SSI. I mean, Social Security.
All right. Do you still drive, sir?
And not at the time. I don't have a vehicle.
Right now?
Ma'am?
Do you have a vehicle right now, sir?
No, I don't.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna waive the cost and fines today. You're all set, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
All right, have a good day.
Thank you. I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I paid a court fee. I mean, I guess it was $1 for my arrest or something, and I paid like $200 some dollars. I was wondering, what just happened? What becomes of that?
So they're eventually gonna send it back to you. You may have some, does he have any, if you have any fees that are owed to the Secretary of State's office, they'll take that out of that. Otherwise, they'll return that money to you, sir, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Well, you have a blessed and safe day now.
You too, sir. So if it's any court costs that you owe as far as, to the Secretary of State's office, they'll take that out before they return you any of the money, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, there's nothing further. That concludes this hearing. You can go ahead and hang up, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Cordell Washington?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Okay. Yes. Okay. This is the matter of the people versus Cordell Washington. This is U ticket 582-54520. One count of disorderly conduct. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Bob Zaranick for Mr. Washington. Please state your name, sir.
Cordell Washington.
Judge, Mr. Washington's here for a review today. He did complete his community service, his HIV tests, and his awareness program. He did email that information to his probation officer, Joseph Thomas. I believe he also did email it to the court this morning. We'd ask that the matter be closed out. I think he's completed everything, Judge.
Mr. Washington, I have seen copies of these documents. You've completed everything and paid the cost and fines. Is there anything that you want to say before I close it out?
I think the MMP program was very productive. I thought I would be uninterested and bored, but I actually paid attention the whole time and I didn't even fall asleep. So I'm saying I just want to throw that out there. I'm saying I learned my lesson. The community service whipped my butt. It got cold. I don't ever want to do community service again in my life.
It's important to do community service though, to help out our community and stuff. Maybe just don't do it in the winter time, okay, Mr.
Yeah,
Washington?
the code. I think the code should be double, man. That's it.
Though I understand. Thank you for completing everything. I appreciate you. I'm very happy to hear that you actually learned some stuff in that class. So all the stuff that we do is not necessarily for punishment, it's for education as well. And I'm glad you got to see that aspect of it as well. You make me very excited to close this case out today because it's the first of the year and I didn't even have to lecture you or reprimand you about coming back on another day. So thank you, Mr. Washington. I appreciate it. And you're all set. You're done with the court.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you. Have a good day.
All right.
And Mr. Dedrick Williams?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. These are the matters of the people versus Dedrick Williams. This is ticket number P1011943. 1 count driver's license never acquired, 1 count no insurance misdemeanor, 1 count drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Also calling ticket number 493382. 1 count open intoxicant driver, 1 count no operator's license on person. Also calling ticket number 439993. 1 count no operator's license on person, 1 count no insurance, 1 count unregistered motor vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Bob Zaranick for Mr. Williams. Please state your name, Mr. Williams.
Dedrick Anthony Williams.
Judge, Mr. Williams is here today on a pretrial on all these matters. There is an offer. It resolves everything except 1 ticket, Judge, and I'm not sure why the 1 ticket's not on there. It's the 9463 ticket. Maybe it's a state matter, not sure.
It is a state matter, but the court will include that in its offer and dismiss it if he avails himself of the other 2 counts.
Okay. With that said, Judge, there is an offer to plead to an open intox passenger and a reduced charge of improper plates, with everything else being dismissed. He'd like to avail himself of that offer.
Is that right, Mr. Williams?
Yes, ma'am.
If so, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
You can put your hand down, sir. Mr. Williams, did you have an opportunity to speak with an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward with this plea today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Mr. Williams, I want to take you back to the date of November the 2nd of 2022. Were you in the area of Murray Hill and Vassar Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
And were you in a Dodge vehicle in that area?
You said in 2022?
2020. Were you in it's on November the 2nd of 2020. Were you driving a Dodge vehicle in that area at that time?
Correct.
Okay. And inside the vehicle, was there open intoxicants on the passenger side?
Correct.
And did you not have an operator's license on your person that day?
Correct, ma'am.
And this was in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
All right, satisfied, Attorney Zaranick?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
And the court is satisfied as well and will accept the plea to the amended charges of open intoxicants passenger as well as improper plates. Amend count 2 to improper plates. All right. Mr. Williams, are you currently employed?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna assess a fine today in the amount of $200 on one of the tickets, the open intoxicant passenger ticket, I'm gonna waive the cost and fines on the remaining ticket, the improper plates. I'm gonna have it due no later than, I'm gonna give you 30 days. Is that gonna be enough time, Mr. Williams, to pay the $200?
Oh, yes.
Okay, February 4th, okay?
Yes.
2022, you need to have that $200 paid to the court, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
You're also going to have what's called reinstatement fees. You need to pay all of those as well. That's not a part of the, by February 4th, but you're going to have to pay those as well, okay? Just so you know.
Okay.
All right. If there's nothing further, that does conclude this hearing. Thank you, Mr. Williams.
Thank you, ma'am. Appreciate it. Have a nice day.
Have a good day.